So you need to be okay with being the villain in someone's story. That's what you have to understand. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Lalah. Welcome back to my channel with the love always Lalah. So as you can see, we are starting a new series. This series will be called Lalah's 2-Minute Talk. Now I'm going to start it off as a 2-minute talk, but knowing me and the way I can run my mouth, it'll probably be a 5-minute talk. But what we're going to be talking about is different things along the way. Don't pay too much attention to the aesthetics. Why? Because the aesthetics doesn't matter in this series, only the message does. You may see me sitting right here in a hotel. You may see me sitting outside on my balcony. You may see me cooking and speaking to y'all. The whole entire point is just for me to get out the message. So for this series, aesthetics is not what should bring you here. It's the message. Today we're sipping on Sprite. Okay guys, so for today, our message is living for others' opinions. That's a heavy one. That is a big heavy one, but I felt as if we should start real heavy. I actually not only got the idea to start this series, but also this message both came from one of my little sisters. Destiny, I love you. So thank you. Because we started this and doing this because of you. Thank you. She showed me a video last night and it was pretty much talking about living for others' opinions. And we always send each other little videos and posts and things like that. And we both can speak to each other without actually speaking to each other. And we will speak regarding, what's going on in our lives, how we're feeling, how we want to do better, how we want to succeed. And what is the blockage that's holding us back? So of course, we started sending me the video last night and I was just talking about others' opinion. Though she was sending it to me pertaining to herself, she had no idea that, of course, this message was really for me. Why? Because I have always kind of silently lived for others' opinions. What do I mean by that? Meaning, though other people's opinion should not matter to you, and though you should not live for others' opinions, psychologically, I'm going to say because of society, you always care about what people think of you. You don't want people to judge you. You don't want people to misunderstand you. You don't want people to see you any differently than you see yourself. However, we can't control that. The only thing we can control is ourselves. I can control me. And the only thing that should matter to me is opinion of me, by me. That is it. So I want you to understand that living for others is a facade. It does not matter. It really does not matter. Why? Because everyone has their own life to live. And while you are so busy living by other people's standards, who's living by your standards? I remember one time I was posting on my TikTok. And of course, like I go on TikTok and I see everyone posting what they want, how they want, when they want, right? And I went on and I created a video and I wanted to post it. However, that thought jumped in my mind. You're gonna be judged, you're gonna be judged. Oh my gosh, what if your aunt see it? Oh my gosh, what if your uncle see it? Oh my gosh, what if your older cousins see it? Like, oh my gosh, how are people gonna view you? Oh my gosh, what are people gonna think of you? Oh my gosh, are you gonna show everyone this side of you? Why not? And in my life, and on my page, and on me making posts, why not? So after I had to have that talk with myself, crazy, right? I had to have a talk with myself about the content I wanted to post on my page because of what others would say and think. So I sat there and had the conversation with myself, and then I went and posted the video. And again, remember, I had to have the talk with myself. And one of the talks and the things I said was, oh my gosh, what if so-and-so sees it, right? And would you believe, probably less than 24 hours after I made that video, the same person, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want it to see it. They saw it. And to be so petty, they went and they liked the video, right? I just had to laugh because what happened? What changed? Nothing. I was being me and posting my own content on my page, and I was just so worried about someone else seeing it. But why not? Like, what are you afraid of, right? So, for example, just to give you some context clues towards like the video or the content I want to post, and y'all can laugh at me. This is the one time or one of the times I'm gonna allow y'all to laugh at me. Would you believe that the only thing I wanted to post on social media was just like me twerking on my man? It was me dancing with my man. And just the thought of, oh, you don't post stuff like this, so-and-so's gonna say something, I didn't really post nothing like that. So after I put my big girl panties on and I decided to make my post, and then so-and-so saw it and then it didn't really matter to them, I know they probably said something within themselves, they probably said to other people, but that doesn't change that I'm me and I'm going to do me. And my content is still there. So if they want to take a video now and go show the whole world, they're entitled to do that, right? Guess what? That's more views for me. I'm still living my best life, right? So that was one situation or one obstacle, I would say, that kind of really showed me I'm in my head. And the judgment that really matters the most is mine, not no one else's. Because again, everyone's living their life the way they want to. So I have to live my life the way I want to. And if that means, Lalah, come out of your shell, I will be coming out of my shell. Why? Because you only get one life to live that we know of. So how am I going to live the life that God gave me? How am I going to live this version of me? What am I going to do? What am I going to say? How am I going to wear my hair? Where am I going to go? What am I going to post? What am I going to do? How am I going to do that? It's just by doing it. If I want to do it, do it. If you want to do it, do it. I want you to do it. Why? Because I want you to understand that the only judgment that matters is the judgment you think of yourself. And a lot of times we are our biggest, not haters, but we are our biggest, like, dictators. I want you to realize if you are blocking you, how to get around from that in order for you to come out of your shell. I want you to break free. I want you not only break free from the judgment of others, but to ultimately break free from the judgment of yourself. So that's your homework. Your homework right now is to find the blockage, ignore the judgment of others, listen to the judgment of yourself, realize you're judging yourself and it's all in your head, and then break free. Why? Because there are people out there waiting to see the real you. While you're so busy not being judged by others, because that's what you're focused on, right? Trying not to be judged by others. People still judging you. So how are you going to really control that? You cannot formulate the character you play in someone's life. You really can't. So you need to be okay with being the villain in someone's story. That's what you have to understand. You can't always be the hero. You can't always be the good guy. Sometimes you are going to be the villain in someone's story. Whether it's true or not, you know why? Because they are in control of the narrative to their story. So you can only focus on the narrative of your story. So the only opinion that should matter is yours. And now, to go a step deeper, a lot of times we are our own self's biggest critiques. We are our biggest downfalls. We are the reason why we really don't do a lot of things. It's really not other people, it's really ourselves. We just put it in our mind for it to be pretty. We put it in our mind and tell ourselves it's what other people think when really it's what we think of ourselves. Do I have to repeat that? Because I hope you caught it the first time. It's really a us thing. It's really not a them thing. So, I will need you to live for you, do you, and be you, unapologetically. I'm going to say that again. I need you to do you, I need you to be you, and I need you to live unapologetically. Why? Because this is your story, this is your play, this is your world. You are the creator of it, you are the narrator of it, you are in control of it, and that is really all you can control.